our all-day dining restaurant estate. So what happened is we do have our breakfast for all our guests over here, starting from 6:30 to 10:30. We have our lunch, our Sunday brunch here, and also our dinner buffet. Like especially during Sunday brunch, we have turned this area to a kids playground. So your parents, you can actually enjoy the food while kids is actually playing here, and our team member will actually take care of that. We are a very family friendly hotel, so we think of like, you know what, let us take good care of your kids and you enjoy the food. Okay? We are actually serving international buffet. We have Indian cuisine, we got local cuisine, we got the Western, we got Japanese, we got seafood station as well, dessert counters, you name it, we have it.
Tonight we have the barbecue. Then we have display there to let people know this is lamb chop, this is chicken, this is lobster, grill, sausage, sakura chicken, pork with herbs and spice. After they will make a spare, they grill it, put on top of it. And here is peri-peri chicken. Okay, later they will cook here. See all the sample. Chicken, lamb, pork rib. Then see how we have a crab also. We will try lobster. This is river prawn. River prawn. Then we have the buddy sauce together with the lobster, green lobster. Then we have all the vegetables here. There's tomato, French bean, ratatouille. Then we have cauliflower gratinate, and this one is Brussels sprout, sauteed Brussels sprout. This is like home. This side we got two sections. One section is all vegetarian, all the Indian vegetarian. We have papadom here, gobi masala is a cauliflower, potato, what's that? Chicken with masala spice. Then here is a dal, dal, Indian dal, and jasmine rice, it's a white rice. Here is more on the meat section. The biryani rice, and we have some lamb. If people like lamb, you can take lamb or butter chicken and prawn curry. This side is more on our local Singaporean very famous crab. You can have a look. We have the crab in Sarawak with white peppercorn. Or you don't need to go to other seafood restaurant to eat. You come here. Here is another famous one. We have the salted egg one. Now Singapore people like to have, like salted eggs, saute with slipper lobster. This is our famous estate signature black truffle lobster. Yeah, we have a team gathered together. What we have to propose, what the guests need, what the guests like, and we put in the buffet. They also, all the chefs sit together, come up with a lot of ideas. Salmon, tuna. Then we have all the assorted sushi sashimi. Then we put unagi. Here, my favorite food, I think mostly seafood and the roasting. I like it. It's some kind of a small tapas, Chinese style of tapas. This one is fermented black beans, pork rib, and chicken feet with spicy sauce. Yeah, all the dim sum is here. Okay, 9 dim sum. We got 4 types: chicken char siu pao, kaya pao, prawn dumpling, lotus tom. Then we have some soup here. Here we have one of the Western soup, potato and leaf soup. Then here we have the Thai soup, seafood tom yum goong. Thai seafood soup. Then we have a double boiled chicken with crab meat.
So Plume itself derives from the word plumage, which is the feathers of the birds. There will actually be 12 cocktails representing the different birds in Singapore. We have something light and refreshing to something a little bit more strong and spirit forward. So the first one, as you can see over here, will actually be the chestnut bean cuckoo. Very similar towards our Mai Tai. It's actually a pine nut based Mai Tai with 3 different types of rum, apricot brandy, and some lime as well. So we're actually going to start with just some lime juice. Next will be our pine nut syrup. As well as all of the spirits, usually we actually put it into one. A crushed ice based cocktail, which keeps the drink nice and cold for a very, very long time. Give it a quick swizzle. There you have it. This will be our chestnut bean cuckoo. So each of our cocktail actually comes with their own coasters. We usually recommend our guests to keep the coasters in their mind.
So basically today, let you try two different cocktails, which is our signatures. This is a Mandarin. So based on the gin as well, there is like like a very refreshing green apple juice. There is like citrus and cinnamon syrup and the touch of Italy bitters together. So this is just like our homemade citrus stock. This is our Mandarin fruit batch. Inside, we mix everything already inside. So basically, there is green apple juice, which is like fresh squeeze, and then there's Italy bitters and cinnamon syrup. Everything's together with some gin also. And I'm gonna put the egg white. Try to make some the foam. Then it's very yummy. So before we do dry shake to make the foam is very thicker. Plug the frozen glass. And then, since it's Mandarin, so we're gonna put the which is rice paper, the garnish. As actually this is edible, but we just print out the Mandarin, the shape, as your beautiful garnish.
The buffet at Basilico, located in the Conrad Singapore Orchard, offers an extensive selection of authentic Italian dishes featuring fresh ingredients and traditional flavors. The buffet is known for its extensive selection of antipasti, pastas, pizzas, seafood, and desserts. You can also find the signature cheese room with a huge selection of over 50 artisanal cheeses from Italy. Take a tour of this beautiful Italian buffet with Chef Luca.
I'm Luca Beccalli. I'm the executive chef of Conrad Singapore Orchard. And here we are in Basilico, in the cheese room. That is our signature highlights of the restaurant. All the cheeses coming from Italy is the basic rule. And all the fresh mozzarella coming from a different region, so you're gonna have a different flavor. Something is more acidic if they're coming from the south because they use more buffalo milk. Something they're coming from the north, so it's a little bit more mild as a flavor because we use cow milk. The burrata, we use a burrata from Putignano that have a nice creamy texture, but the shell is quite thin as well, and personally is one of my favorite. We infuse them today with a truffle. That is, we take this during fall. We take the truffle, we sous vide them with a bit of olive oil, we blend it, and we keep it throughout the year as a preserve. And in this case, we just wrap them for the day before, so the flavor of the truffle go throughout the burrata, and you can taste it later on. It's amazing. All the tomato that you see is tomato as well from Italy. They're coming from a different region, different variety as well, where the guest can try to or something more brave. They can pick and bite almost like an apple, like in Little Farm in Italy. And after we have all the aged cheeses, we have around 40-50 aged Italian cheeses on the daily basis. And they're coming from various regions. At the moment, we're covering most of the north between Val d'Aosta and Friuli. And they're coming from a micro farmer. So even a simple taleggio cheese that is very common is from a little cheesemaker that they make it under the day aged. So it's much more intense and more particular as a flavor. It's a journey that we start 8 years ago, and we never stopped since then. We find with the help of supplier in Singapore that help us to connect with cheesemaker in Italy. So it's a job that is always going on the weekly basis. We try to looking for something. This one is a provolone that usually you find this shape that is quite small, but this one is the version they call it Mandarin, that is coming from a Mandarin.
We have like all day dining over here, coffee, afternoon tea, and then we have cocktails at night. Actually in the day as well. If you love to drink in the day, we have cocktails in the day. And Luther by 90. So they are actually a wine partner that we have in collaboration here. They bring in hundreds of wine labels from the old world, new world, but mostly from the Italy region. So if you are a fan of wine, like good quality wine, they do their wines very well, and they're only here at night from evening onwards. So if you were to come in like maybe from 7, we'll see a few people who are in suits and jackets. That's a little different from our regular staff. They are the Tenuta people. So they are the sommeliers. They will go around advising you what bottles will be good for you depending on what you're into that day. Yeah. So it's basically a lounge for everybody and for every occasion. Like whatever you want to have, we have it here.
Hi, I'm Dora. I'm the mixologist of the Lobby Lounge here in InterContinental Hotel. So as you can see, we do have our cocktail menu. It's a journey. It's inspired by the neighborhood around the hotel. So we do have 5 chapters. Sultan Gate Garden. So we do have a daytime and nighttime cocktail. We have the Arab Street. We also have the Saja Lane. We do have the Albert Food Center and the InterContinental Singapore itself. So first we'll be making Royal Rosales representing the Sultan Gate Garden. So here. So Royal Rosales, inside is Nardini bitter, Cairo gin. I made the cordial out of grapefruit and pink pepper and strawberry. It has lemon and absinthe also. Of absinthe. This is actually the daytime cocktail. So in the cocktail menu that we have created, there is a daytime and nighttime drinks. So for the guests to choose also, depends on the mood of the guest, whether they want some like more lighter drink or more refreshing during the daytime. And we're gonna add some more, some pink pepper for.
Yes, we need that wok with a high heat, otherwise you don't get the wok hei. Here we call it wok hei, or we call the flavor of the wok when you toss the noodle.
One of the dish, which is actually a crab slider. So this chef is assisting with the plating. So as you know, chili crab is actually one of the Singapore very renowned local dish. And so Chef Charles, would you like to speak a little bit about the dish? So you have created this rendition of chili crab in a slider, right?
Yeah, so chili crab, Singapore chili crab, pretty much you eat it with sauce and the mantou, the bread itself, they deep fry. And you will eat with your hands and gloves and everything. You eat with the bread, they dip in the sauce. So here I take another take on it, another version of it. We still have the crab with the sauce and everything, but we put it into a slider itself. Here in the kitchen, we have two sides. The cold side, which prepare the starter, and then you got the main course on this side here. So here, our precious equipment will be the wok here, which my assistant is working on right now. That is very important to make local dishes. So the wok in this kitchen is very important. So the leaf of the nose there on the right hand side, you see called so he's heating up the smoke right? You come here.
So right here is our Alaskan king crab Hokkien mee, which is more of the premium version. We have two. We just launched this recently. It's due to the feedback that they love the Hokkien mee, so we want to do something more premium for the guests who love seafood. So the dish itself has already, the normal dish itself has seafood already, but we just want to have more because Singapore they love seafood. And this is the laksa that we sell here in the lobby lounge.
Chili crab slider.
If you come here by yourself, eat one main course, that's full already. But if it's more like socializing, sharing, so hence we got like in the evening more of the beer and wine friendly dishes that we get sell often. So even the bowl itself is more Peranakan because here we're in the Peranakan setting of the lobby lounge.